What's poppin'? What's poppin'? So your girl came to rant, communicate, conversate, whatever you like to call it. And today we are talking about do not second guess your first thought. But first, hi, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Lina. I go by Lina, the Her Therapist. I am here to help you heal, grow, and thrive only if you want to. It is up to you to decide whether you want to heal not only the surface level, my love, but deep down inside your soul and your spirit. Now, I am going to tell you it is going to be a tough road. You might even have to fight for your motherfucking life. But I believe in you. I believe that you will make it. I believe that you can conquer everything that gets thrown at you. I believe you will survive. Now, back to the topic at hand. Do not second guess your first thought. Usually your first thought is your instincts trying to tell you something, your gut, that gut feeling that's trying to tell you something. Don't second guess it, okay? Because usually it's right, especially if you're feeling something and it's like a certain feeling and you're like, damn, I feel like this and I wonder why I feel like this, and there's like a situation going on with that. You're like, damn, I feel like this is what's going on in the situation, right? Don't second guess it. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, you can be wrong with your first thought, but at the same time, sometimes your first thought is right. What you thought was right. Y'all, let me tell you something, okay? I don't know if y'all remember when I was telling you about that girl from my job and we worked together and stuff like that, and I seen her with one of my co-workers, right? And they were outside of work. They weren't working that day, but I seen them, right? But they weren't walking together. They were kind of walking kind of apart. But you can see that they were together because she finished her transaction and waited on him to finish his. And then they both walked out, right? So I don't know if y'all remember that story, but I can tell y'all real quick. So basically I was in line. I was up front, at the register, right? Helping people out. And one of my coworkers came in and got some things, right? And as I finished getting her rung up and everything, and I could feel the energy. Like I told y'all, I be feeling energies and stuff like that, right? And I asked her because, like I said, I feel energies. And she was, like I said, sitting here waiting for such and such. And I was like, so, like, are y'all a thing? Like, so y'all together now or anything? I was like, are y'all together? And she threw like this weird energy at me. And she was like, no. And I'm just like, okay. Are you guys friends? She was like, yeah, just friends. And I'm just like, okay, right? Okay. Which was weird because it made me feel some type of way because, like I said, she didn't have to do it that way. Like, she didn't have to be, I felt like the way she did it, she could have did it a different way. She could have said it a different way. And I know you're probably like, but she just said no. And which is true. She just said no. But at the same time, she didn't just say no. Look behind the surface level. That's what I'm trying to tell you. On the surface level, it was just a no. But if you paid attention not just to her saying no, but how she said no, how her body reacted when she said no, or moved when she said no, and not only that, the energy and the tone from the voice that she was saying, all of it put together, you can tell that deep down inside, she was also saying something else. Like, she was giving negative energy, like, girl, mind your fucking business, you ain't gotta mind your business, it's none of your business, da 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 da, right? Which she didn't have to do that because I talked to this girl before at my work. When we were working, I talked to her before. And not only that, She told me about how she got here and stuff happened with her in some type of situation with her past, like her ex nigga, right? And why she's here, right? So I'm just like, okay, you can tell me about that, but you can't tell me if you interacting with the motherfucking, coworker, which I kind of see why she threw it at me, but at the same time, it's like, girl, it's never that serious. If I peep love, well, I can't say nothing because I be peeping a lot of shit, right? But if I peep something, I'm pretty sure somebody else can peep it, right? So if I'm peeping you two over here doing certain things together, or not I don't know what they're doing, but basically interacting outside of work, right? Actually mingling outside of work, right? People are going to notice. People peep. People see things. They're going to notice. And not only that, they're going to gossip about it, right? So, anyway, as that happened, as she threw that energy at me, and I was like, oh, I didn't say nothing. I'm just, in my head, I'm just like, okay, the fuck? But then I was just like, okay. Like on the outside, I was like, okay. And then so she waits for him, and then he comes up, and then they leave out, and I'm seeing them go across, bro. I see them walking out, turning the corner, walking down the motherfucking thing together. And I'm just like, okay, like you're literally hanging outside of motherfucking work together. Yeah, I guess you could be just friends, but the energy that y'all are giving, right. Anyway, back to today, right? Because that was a couple of days, not even days, a couple of weeks ago that happened. Like, I think actually last week? It was last week or 2 weeks ago that happened, right? With the girl and everything in the register and the energy, right. Now today, bro. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. Okay, y'all. Okay, oh yeah. Okay. Yesterday, because I didn't tell y'all yesterday. Yesterday, I was at work, right? Oh, let me tell y'all. 2 days ago, too. So, 2 days ago, I was at work. Was it I think it was. Or was it? Either way, one of these days this week, right? I was at work. And the guy that was with the girl, right? The guy coworker that works with me, that was with that girl that one day, and she threw energy at me because I asked if they were a thing. Him and there's this another guy that works together, right? So I'm gonna call the guy that was with her A, and I'm gonna call the other guy B, okay? So A and B be talking and chit-chatting and all that jazz, right? And I was looking at B, right? Like, what happened was B, because I was in the back at the time, like in the back room, right? And B had came into the back room, right? And he was over there looking around for A. And I'm just like, oh, you looking for A to gossip and stuff like that. And he was like, no. And he's just like, right? Like playing around. And this guy, that B is 26. A is 18. And the girl that I was talking to, we're going to call her A as well. So boy A is 18 and girl A, 26. Right? What the fuck? Right. 26. Crazy. Anyway, which it doesn't really matter because age is just a number. But if you really sit there and think about it, he is 18. Right. But at the same time, legally, it's fine. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's none of my motherfucking business, bitch. It's literally between you motherfuckers and God. That ain't got shit to do with me for real. Yes, of course, I want to hear some gossip here and there because, of course, why the fuck not? Like I told you motherfuckers before, my job is a movie. I never know what series I'm literally finna be on when I walk in that motherfucker. Is it gonna be a boring series? Is it gonna be a good series? Is it gonna be an action series? Is it gonna be a sad series? Is it gonna be a romantic series? Is it gonna be drama? Right now, it is a drama series. When I tell you it's so good, bro, I swear to God, I wake up every motherfucking day grateful because I'm like, damn, this was the next episode. It's like I'm waiting for the motherfucking drop, bro, because these cliffhangers are crazy, right? But so back to what I was saying. B B was looking for boy A, right? And eventually, something happened where B left, right? And I was still in the back, right? And eventually, boy A, because I think he went on break, and BA was still working, and he wasn't on break yet, right? So, boy A eventually came back, right? But I was gone. Yes. Actually, this is what happened. B actually was there. Yes. I'm sorry. I lied. B did not leave. B was actually still there. I had actually left and went somewhere. And then when I had came back, I think I went on my break. No, I think I went somewhere. But when I came back, B was there. Actually, listen, y'all, either way, B was either there when I left or he wasn't there when I left. I don't remember. But all I know is when I came back, B was there again and he was talking to somebody. And I said, let me guess, this is boy A. I was like, let me guess, this is boy A, right? Because I couldn't see who he was talking to because he was in a little area where we go in and grab like the all the supplies and stuff. So I didn't see him, like all the items and stuff. So I didn't see him. And he comes out, right? And he was like, how did you know? Right, boy A, how did you know? I was like, because. And let me tell you, boy A, oh, he is a handsome young man. I will not lie. He is white. He has that boyish, them boyish cuts where it's like up top it's got a little thing in the back and everything, but like on the sides it's kind of faded down, but the top is like, oh yes, he's a white boy like that, and he's a good-looking young man. I'm not gonna hold you. If I was around his age, I would be trying to get at him too. Understandable, right? But, yeah, and I be fucking with that nigga. I literally told him, don't walk around here acting like you cool, nigga, cause you not. Bro, I was joking, of course. I was like, he said, why are you such a bully? I'm like, listen, cause you should have seen how he was walking, bro. Them young YN looking niggas that got that sway walk, like he over here slanging something between his legs. You know them little niggas. Yes, that's how he was walking, like side to side, and like he was a cool nigga. Like, sir, stop. Like, little boy. Like, little boy, please stop playing with me, bro. You're hilarious, right? So, back to what I was saying. They were talking and everything. And they were just shit-chatting it up, he. And I was too, I ain't gonna hold you. I was chatting it up with them just a little bit. Fucking with them, talk about your best friend, and y'all over here gossiping and da-da-da-da. And he's, right. They ha. But I brought this up because that's, B is a part of this situation, right? So that happened a couple of days ago. And right, I should tell y'all this. Boy A and girl A, right, did not know each other for a while. Like, they recently just met each other, right? And I was working one night with them too, right? And I had to go walk around and help with the stuff that boy A needed help with, right? So I'm over here following boy A, helping him out and all that stuff. And I had went somewhere. I think I went on break or something. This is a whole different day, by the way. I am so sorry. When I do stories, sometimes I jump from here to here to here to here. You will get it all together, okay? It'll all come together, okay? Just wait. I'm telling you the beginning of the beginning where I kind of met these two, okay? Anyway, when I met them, I got a weird vibe from them the first time, right? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm pretty sure my brother and that motherfucker screaming right now. But I don't give a fuck because I ain't got shit to do with me. Um, like I was saying, when I first met them, that was a day where I had to follow boy A around, right? And I had went somewhere. I think I went on break or something, and then I came back to find boy A, and he, like I said, he was with girl A. And when I came and stepped in there, it was so weird, bro. I was like, what is the energy? Why is it like this? What's going on? This is kind of awkward. Like, what's happening? And I literally told them too. I'm like, y'all make me feel awkward, because it's like it made me feel like I walked in on something I shouldn't have been walking in on, right? Like I'm a nuisance, I'm a burden. Like, damn, like, can we just have our private time? Like, that's how it felt with them too when I walked in on them, helping them out and everything. And then, like, they were talking, right? And then it got silent when I came in. And then I was just sitting there. I was like, I gotta help, and so I start helping and everything. And after a while, it was silent for like a good minute or so. But then they started back talking. But it wasn't. It was the simple chit chat, right? And like I said, when I said y'all make me feel awkward, I said that out in the open. I'm not giving no fuck. I was like, y'all make me feel awkward, and then that's kind of how the conversation started. How they started talking afterwards, and then I left because like I was off the clock after that. Like I had to go home because it was done. I was done for the day, right? Now back to this week. After that happened, right? Like that's how I got to know them, right? And then after that, this week I was interacting with no. After that, it was so after that of meeting them, after a while after that situation with her with the register and them meeting up outside of work, they didn't have work that day, and she gave me that weird vibe. That was the second thing that happened, right? And then the third thing was boy A and boy B. Let's say boy B. Oh no, let's say B. Boy A and B literally we're talking and kikiing and everything. And I'm like, oh, y'all over here gossiping and da-da-da. We started chit-chatting and he, ha, 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 stuff like that. And then I had to leave after a while because I was, like, once I had got done with that, I was done for the day. So I left. And then, after that, the next day, or a day out, I don't know. The next thing that happened, right, was I seen, and I'm just like, hey, my bad, y'all. That was the Wi-Fi. But like I was saying, I seen boy B, and I'm just like, hey, what's up? And I don't really interact with boy B like that, and I don't interact with boy A like that either. Like every once in a while, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And sometimes I'll just walk right past him because we're not cool like that. Yes, we was just keying in the back, but you know how that be. You be keying with strangers every once in a while when you come across them. Man, that girl. Oh, I remember, y'all. This is about some shit going down. I hear a helicopter, bitch. What the fuck? But the helicopter's going a different way. Wait, am I hearing a helicopter? I could have sworn I did. Oh shit. Shit, something probably happened over there at that store over there. That's where it sounded like they stopped at. Or over there by that train station. Oh well. Anyway, y'all. After that happened, like I said, I seen boy B, right? And I don't really talk to them, whatever. I seen boy B, right? Oh, right. That's what I was gonna say. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all, I remember, or not remember, the girl that came back with the message. I mean, that was about the message of, you know what? Fuck it. Because that's not even the topic of the story. What the fuck was that? We're not gonna play no games. That my mama? Yes, that was my mother. But no, what the fuck was that? Was that the leaves, bro? It looked like there was something over there in the grass. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what? It's too goddamn. It's too late at night for that shit. I ain't finna go back and forth. Listen, y'all. I'll tell you about the story with the woman. She came back, bro, with the story where she was talking about you're missing the story. She came back. For those that know, right? Anyway, I seen boy B, right? And I was like, hey, what's up? And I could feel that there was something wrong with him. I don't eat. For those that know, they know. I be feeling shit, bro. But I felt something was wrong with him. And I was just like, dang, what's wrong? He's like, nothing. I'm just busy. And I'm just, just focusing on, doing him or whatever, just zoning out or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I felt the energy. So I'm just like, because I was joking. I was like, oh, your best friend not here. And you can see that when I said that his body kind of did a weird, like, jerk a little. But I didn't pay too much attention to it because I thought, he's probably just having a bad day or something, right? And I was like, yeah, boy A's not here today, da-da-da. Whole time boy A was there today, which is fucking crazy because when I look, I scanned the schedule and he was not there. But then later on, I had scanned it again and he was there. So I'm just like, okay, like what the heck? I thought boy A was not here today, but he was because I seen him on the floor. And then I looked and he was there. But something was going on with boy B, bro. And I was just like, dang, what happened? And I seen boy B and boy A was not even really interacting with each other. So I'm just like, okay, what happened? Did something happen? But you know me, I'm just like, I'm not really into that stuff. Like, I'm not really around gossiping and all that jazz. Like, if it comes to me, it comes to me, right? So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I am, going on about my day, which this was yesterday. Yes, yesterday was what happened with boy B, where I seen him and he was had this little energy, his energy was off and stuff like that, and I felt like, damn, what did I do, right? Because, bro, I don't know if it has anything to do with me, because every time I had interacted with those three, bro, it wasn't even those three. It was just those two, the girl A and boy B. Like, it felt weird. When it came to boy A, like, he was alright. Like, the energy didn't really shift too much with him, right? But, like, boy B and girl A had a weird shift in their energies towards me, and it made no sense. And I felt like I don't know, I feel like boy B had something against me too, because like when I paid attention to him, he would be weird to me, right? But when it came to everybody else, he would chit chat with them and stuff like that. But like I said, me and him don't talk like that for real. So it's just like, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, it made me feel some type of way, but it's like, you gotta understand, sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes it's just they're going through the moment right now and they don't want to interact with nobody that's not, really locked in with them. You know how it be. When you're going through something, you're not just gonna go splurge and talk about it to a stranger. No, you're probably gonna be like, man, I don't even want to interact with nobody right now. Like, nah, fuck all that shit. But when your favorite person come around, you open up, start talking and chit-chatting, right? Cool. So I couldn't take it personal. So I'm just like, whatever, bro. I don't even care. I minded my business, went on by my day, clocked out, and went the fuck home. And we did what the fuck I do at home. Focused on me, right? And then, today, right? I come in today. I don't know if he was working today or not, y'all. I don't know if he was working today or not. Yeah, I got a lighter that's buzzing. That's a lighter, bro. A lighter. Real shit. Real nigga shit. But anyway, like I was saying, I came in today, right? And I'm minding my business. And something happened where, because I was up front today, right? I was up front, and then this girl was up front that was with me. Let's call her, nah, because she's girl A. I can't call her girl A. Let's call her 6'7", because she always like 6'7", 6'7". Bro, our guests literally, some of our guests literally know her as 6'7", because she was doing certain things around the store with 6'7". It's fucking hilarious, bro. It was hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna call her 6'7", right? And then also S. Oh, I can't do that. Yep, boy. There was a boy S. We're gonna say boy S, and then girl S, because there was a girl S. Yes, some of these are actually, no, they're not. I'm not even gonna say that because they're not. I was gonna say they're. I'm just randomly putting the letters out there because I was gonna say some of, not all of them. Some of them, their names got those letters in it, but it really don't matter. But anyway, so it was me, 6'7", boy S, girl S, up front, right? And I think girl S was talking to boy S and 6'7" about the situation, and I happened to overhear it about how right. Let me take you back a little bit, because like I said, that day where that girl made me be like, girl A made me feel like that they were really nothing. I started to doubt myself and stuff like that. Come to find out, other people were peeping that they were hanging out, right? And not only that, right? Not only that, come to find out, boy A okay. Was that a bunny? Was somebody coming? What? Let's take my days. My tea. My bad, y'all. The light had came on over here. Usually it's a motion sensor. Anyway, like I was saying, come to find out, boy A and girl S were talking, right? Not in that type of relationship way, talking. Nah, they were talking as friends. She thought he was one of her good friends, right? And she had told him some things about somebody they know, right? And she thought boy A was going to, keep what she said to him, to himself, right? But boy A, come to find out, went behind girl S's back and told that person, told that person that, I don't even know who that is. Anyway, told that person everything she said, right? So, boy A and girl S is beefing right now, right? But come to find out, no, boy A and girl S, yes, beefing. Come to find out, boy B heard everything from girl S, because girl S and boy B supposedly are friends, right? And they were friends first before boy A became friends with boy S, right? I mean, no, boy A became friends with boy B, right? So boy B, I guess, found out the other day, and that's why his energy was off, right? So come to find out, he's upset at boy A for running his mouth about some shit or some shit. I don't fucking know. Remember, this is gossip. This is he say, she say. But you know what I was telling you the other day about how, you gotta be careful with gossip, because it's a he say, she say. It's a phone call. You never know if you're gonna get the right message or not. So it's like, remember, it's just he say, she say. This is what I'm hearing, right? And so that's going on, right? And she was, like I said, girl S was telling boy S and 6'7" this, and I was talking about this and everything, and somehow we got on the topic of boy A and girl A, and people was like, girl S was like, yeah, because I said I didn't give a fuck. I don't mind talking. Bitch, it's on the camera. It's literally on camera. What are we talking about? I'm gonna say something. I don't give a fuck. Like, if it's not something you literally told me, like, as in secret, of course I'm not gonna sit here and tell your business, right? But if we're out in the public in the open, and it's like a simple conversation, it's not something that is secret. I'm not gonna, like, I'm going, like, if I tell somebody, okay, whoop-de-doo, like, you ain't never told me not to tell nobody. Like, I know when to tell certain things and when not to tell certain things. And so I'm just like, yeah, oh, yeah, they were there. I seen them one day when they walking out together and da-da-da. She's like, what? And she's like, come to find out, they was laughing. And not only that, I forgot to tell you motherfuckers. The other day, yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, because I think my love was there yesterday. My baby girl, she was there yesterday, right? Boy A. Right. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. But either way, me and boy A was up front working together. And there was somebody else that was up front working with us, right? And me and boy A was just up there. And girl A was in style. And she kept coming up to the front. And I didn't understand why you were not on the floor doing what you need to do. Instead, you are constantly coming up to the front, maneuvering around. Like, I'm peeping this. Listen, look from my eyes, right? I'm here minding my business, right? And then you see girl A come on in, right? And she comes and she's just looking around and touching things, bro. I had put a couple of bags on the back behind the counter so I can flatten them out and fold them, because somebody had stuck them underneath the counter and they had got balled up. So I had pulled them from underneath the counter and I had put them on the thing so I can flatten them, right? And it was not bothering nobody, no nothing, right? And she was over here doing stuff, right? Like, she came and she helped us with our guests, which we didn't really have a lot of guests. There was literally like one guest in line, and she came and she grabbed the guest while we were working with other guests, which didn't take that long. And then she had and listen to this. It was me at the first register. It was boy A. No, I was at the. Was I at the first? Was I at the first or the second register? I think I was at. Do you need me to move? Yo, my mama coming. She talking about going to get her a pop or something. I was not finna go get her no pop. She don't need one, y'all. She don't need one. But she say her tummy hurts, so she finna go get her a pop or whatever. But, like I was saying, I don't remember if I was at. I think I was at the first register. And either way, let's just say I was at the second register, okay? And no, fuck it. Let's just say we were at the first, and then he was at the second, and then she was at the third, right? She went to the third and did all that, right? Oh, yeah. And now I remember. Yep. I was at the first. He was at the second at first, and then she was at the third. And then something happened, right? And she went back on the floor and did some stuff, right? And then she slowly made her way back. There's nobody in line that she needs to help, but she slowly comes back up to the front and she starts messing with the bags that I had put out to the side to fix, right? And she was like, "What are these for? What are you doing with these?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm just flattening them out because they were balled up underneath underneath the desk. So I was trying to the counter. So I was trying to get it neat so it could be neat or whatever." She's like, "Okay," and then she flattens it out a little bit, and then somehow she moves her way down and then gets closer to the dude or whatever, to boy A, right? And I'm just like, I'm peeping this shit. Like, I'm not, she's not as slick as she thinks she is, y'all. This woman is not slick at all. 26, by the way. Crazy. Not slick at all, right? So I'm just like, okay, all right. So I am here, right? Minding my business, and I'm just like, whatever, I'm not even finna get in on that. And then something happened to where he had moved to a different register. I can't remember. Oh, yes, what happened was he was helping somebody. He was helping. Okay. 1 second. All right. She's going to eventually want me to move. So let's get this moving real quick, y'all. We finna take a quick break. If y'all mind about me taking a quick break, well, shit, go on somewhere. The fuck? Like, this is life. Shit happens, bro. Sometimes you gotta roll with the punches, right? But, yeah. Like I was saying, she was not slick, y'all. You could see what she was doing. Like, this woman, you could see what she was doing. So, I was about to say, y'all, I did not just drop my keys on the floor. I sure did. Hold on, y'all. We finna go.